What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at Anthony Edwards' second signature shoe. These are called the What Love AE2s. Before I get into the video, go over the kicks. If you're new to my channel, first time stumbling across one of my videos, thanks for dropping by, thanks for kicking it with me. But listen, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell. That way, when I upload new material, post new content, you get a little notification, head to the channel, see what I uploaded. If you're on social media, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever we call it, any one of the platforms, you enjoy photos of sneakers, maybe some outfit ideas laid out next to some sneakers, anything related to kicks, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at TMCII. And lastly, while you're watching the video or afterwards and you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Really goes a long way. Little tiny indicator to me. Let me know that you're enjoying my content. Just make me want to keep recording videos whenever I have pickups to share with you guys. So now that the intro is all out of the way for all my first time viewers, let's dive into the review. So like I mentioned, this is Anthony Edwards' signature shoe. This is his second silhouette, the AE2s. This colorway, like I mentioned, is With Love. The inspiration and the reasoning with the name and all that is just a tribute to AE paying homage and giving back to the city and state where he's from, Georgia. So, you know, Georgia, the fruit is the Georgia peach. So that's why you get this kind of color, this peaches colorway on the shoe. So it's kind of some of the inspiration going back to his home roots and stuff. This is the launch colorway, the first color of the new AE2s. And I wanted to just get my hands on them and just see how I like them compared to the AE1s. I thought that Anthony Edwards, you know, delivered a basketball shoe that you can kind of casually pull off on and off the court. And because of that, and I'm a fan of Anthony Edwards. I think he's electrifying. He's young, talented. I don't know. I just really like him as a player. So I want to support him and grab one of his kicks. And they're really not going for much either. I actually got these under retail. You know, to say this was a launch colorway, I got these way under $100. Just paid like 80 something bucks. Just playing around on Twitter one night. And saw that they were already on sale, so I just scooped them up for under retail. So like, hey, why not? But here you go. Video purpose wise, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys the different materials on the shoe. Then I'll go over quality control, touch on a few other things, show you guys the box and the other stuff that it came with. Then I'll toss these on feet, go over sizing and comfort and all that good stuff. I got you guys pretty much covered, or you could just fast forward to what you care about most. And let's jump right into it. So the look of the shoe is completely different from the AE1s. You know, the ones had like the little honeycombs all through the side, but they replaced that with a fabric. So this is like a kind of like a mesh type feeling on the sides. You don't have the honeycombs anymore. You still have like the little this peak a little bit that you had like on the ones, but now you have it on the twos and it's much wider. And this is 3M, so when the light hit this a certain way, you do get a little reflective look on here. So this toe cap is a little reflective. It kind of remind me of the Yeezy Quantums a little bit. These kind of have like a Yeezy feel to them for how futuristic they look. You have these little vents on here, feel like a rubbery material on here. Not exactly what this is made out of, but this feels like a little rubber material. Actually, all of this feels like a little rubberish type material on here. So I'm not sure how that's gonna look once it's scuffed. So for when people who are actually using these to hoop in and you just scuff marks on them, I'm not sure how easily it's going to be to wipe it off. Coming in the back, you have a little carbon fiber looking shank in the back to lock your heel in, you know, to keep you from rolling your ankles and stuff like that. Nice little neoprene kind of nylon feel in the back where your Achilles and your back of your ankle area is. You got your Adidas logo here. You do get an extra set of laces, and I'll show you guys that in a second hanging on the other shoe. Here's a look at the tongue. Tongue has like that booty type feel, kind of like a whole sock booty type feeling when you can slip your whole foot in. You have the AE logo right here. Show you guys the outsole with the traction pattern. So you got nice little traction pattern down here at the bottom. So for those who hooping in these seem like they have a pretty decent traction at the bottom as well. AE logo down at the bottom again. Swinging it around to the inside. So here's the other set of laces that I told you that they came with. You want to add a little flash, a little pop of color, you can swap these out and put the other set of laces in. Here's a little tag that came on here. You can pause the video and look at this stuff and read this if you want. I won't read it out to you. Regular kind of speed lace system in here, just like a lot of basketball shoes nowadays. You just pull them all up, tighten them up, string them up. Coming to the insole, you got the AE logo in the insole of both shoes, so you get the same. Like I showed you, this is a upper, a different view of it. Got a nice little material, and it kind of tightens around here to lock your heel in when you put these on to prevent like some of that slippage and stuff you might have. But that's pretty much it, man. As far as your materials go, the Adidas logo on here. That's the materials. Quality control, the QC's okay. I do have some glue marks on here. You can see some glue stains here. I thought I saw like a little tiny stain on one of the mesh. And that's another thing too. I'm not sure how well this is gonna hold up. If this gets dirty, how easy it's gonna clean, especially with some of the other colorways that I've seen where you have a really white or light color. I'm not sure how that's gonna look once you kind of stain this up, being more like a fabricy type feel on here. So that's just a watch out point. But overall, the QC is okay. Nothing horrible, but it does have some glue marks and a couple little things that I did notice on mine. You can see some glue marks on here also. So overall, the QC is just okay, not the best, but for under $100 for what I paid on them, I really can't complain and not mad at that. So QC is okay. Coming to the box, this is your AE box, AE logo. It's a kind of flip open style box. Kind of opens like this. Flip open box. You got some of the Adidas tissue with the AE logo in the inside. Here is the actual label on here. You can pause the video and look at that. And the color breakdown, Anthony Edwards 2 on here. So that's the box. Show you guys the kicks one more time. Before I take them off of here and put them on feet, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you scoop these, if you support Anthony Edwards or what. If you like these better than the ones. Just curious to see how you feeling on these. But I'm gonna take them off here now. I'm gonna lace these up. We're gonna put these on feet. We're gonna go over sizing and comfort and all that good stuff. Let's take these off here and we're gonna toss them on feet. Hang tight. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at the AE2s. I just want to show you what they look like really quick on feet. First things first, I guess we can do sizing and then I'll talk about comfort. Usually the most asked question is sizing. How do these fit? Which size do you think I should get? So we'll do that and then I'll go over comfort. To me, I have a medium, somewhat narrow foot. I like a snug and exact fit on my kicks. When I say snug, I mean like toe to the tip of the shoe, like a sock, like a glove. Not much room in the shoe at all. A really exact fit. The difference between snug and tight is your toes are balled up and your shoes hurt your feet. You got to take them off. So I like a snug fit, not a tight fit. If you like a snug fit like me, I think you go true to size. I would not recommend going down in sizing in these at all. Do not go down in sizing. These fit really exact, like super exact to me. Like I said, I have a medium to a narrow width foot, and like this area, I can feel the top of the shoe like kind of pushing down on my big toe on both shoes. The ones kind of fit like that too a little bit. They fit a little bit more wider than the AE ones, but that area in the toe kind of feels the same way. It kind of pinches down on your big toe. Even with the room in the toe area, like my toes are to the very end. So do not size down in these at all. You may want to actually consider going up a half size. If you don't like that snug fit like me, go up a half size. I think if you don't like that really snug and exact fit, these are gonna feel too tight. You may wanna consider going up a half size. If you have wide feet, 100% go up a half size. You might jeopardize some room on the side, may feel a little bit too loose because they feel like they fit pretty good width-wise. But if you have wide feet, you're gonna want some more area in the toe. So you wanna go up at least a half size. If you want a little bit more room, you might want to even consider going up a whole size, honestly. Yeah, these just fit really, really snug to me. And like I said, I have a medium to a narrow width foot. When it comes to comfort, they're comfortable. They're a really comfortable shoe. Even though they look bulky, it's still a really lightweight feeling shoe. I can feel some of the cushioning and technology in the heel area, so they're definitely comfortable, and they may even start to feel better the more and more you wear them. So comfort's there. The sizing, you just got to make sure you get that sizing right on these, because they could be exact or too tight for you. So I think that they look cool on feet. The thing with AE, I just feel like, you know, his shoe in particular, to be a performance shoe and a court shoe, I feel like you could still casually pull these off. Obviously, depending on what you're wearing, but still, I think these look dope on feet for people who not going hoop in them. That's my just take on sizing and comfort. Like I mentioned earlier, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. See y'all on the next one. Peace.